Good morning. I hope you all are doing lovely today. I have a cute studio vlog for you all. It pretty much includes everything that I have been hand building for the holiday markets, as well as the holiday drop, which is still TBD. But I'm thinking of dropping it on Black Friday, so launching a huge sale in my shop and then also launching a bunch of new items at full price. So stay tuned for that date. I will have another studio vlog out. I'm already starting to film that vlog as we speak. I did post this on Instagram, but come 2026, this is going to be my main platform that I'm working with besides Patreon. I really want to get away from the short form content, the like hustle bustle of TikTok and Instagram, and I really want to just cater and just treat YouTube as like my baby. This is my favorite content to make. It's where I feel the most inspired. It's where I feel like people care the most. I think it's the most loyal, not only customer base, but also just like community, like online community. So yeah, overall, it's just the most fulfilling. So 2026, I'm really going to be focusing on just YouTube and Patreon. I've been wanting to do this for so long, but as you know, it is very scary if you're not really active on the short form content platforms. Not that I'm not going to be active, but it's probably going to be like once a month check-ins, things like that. And then I'll just probably leave my DMs open because that's where I contact most of the places that I do like just work communication, which I might move to email and go ahead and notify everyone ahead of time, just because I really don't want to be on Instagram at all. And I know that as soon as I open Instagram, like to go to the DMs, I know that I'm going to probably see something and then I'll be able to get off, but like it's just going to be harder to get off once I've gotten on, and I would rather just not even have the app unless it's like once a month check-ins. Anyway, not to start ranting as soon as the video starts, but that is something that I'm very looking forward to for next year. I'm just gonna do it. I've been wanting to do it for years. I did a full social media fast and only did YouTube for a full month in 2023, I believe, and absolutely loved it. My life was 10 times better being away from TikTok and Instagram both. So 2026 is gonna be a year of making long form content, focusing on the things that I enjoy, because if I'm like focusing all of my time on short form content that I don't enjoy, feeling like I have to, and if I get off, I'm afraid that like I'm not gaining traction anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like staying is actually paying off or I'm showing like there's any like results happening. I need to just do what I love, which is YouTube, and I keep putting that on the back burner just because of fear of like losing traction. I don't know what that is. I literally do not know what that is. My main source of income is market season anyways, going in person and selling at markets. So when it comes to social media, I just need to do what I love. So I hope this little rant inspires you to get the frick off of the internet, because it's about to start getting really irrelevant the more that AI grows and the more that we really just don't know the truth about anything. And honestly, I think it'll be for the best. I digress. This is pretty much me just hand building a bunch of sip cups, bowls, all things ceramic. I just got an airbrush for airbrushing some glazes, like under glazes, and doing a really cute style. I will show you how my testers came out at the end of the video, but for now, grab yourself a nice crispy cold coffee or hot coffee because it's cold outside, and enjoy. Hello. Happy Tuesday, October 26th. 28th. It is 2 days before my birthday. We're grinding it out. I have lots I need to do. I am still in my PJ shirt, no pants on, haven't done my hair, put clips in, and we're showing up. We're showing up for the day. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm sleepy. But fear not, we have lots of creative ideas that need to be executed. I just bought a airbrush kit for my underglazes, because I've seen so many cool things with ceramics with airbrush underglazes, and we're gonna try that out. The colors that I got are like lavender, yellow, green. We're sticking to more of like cool tones that I'm obsessed with. I also have some blacks and grays, so I'm gonna have fun with that. But before we can even airbrush, my underglazes are still on their way, but before we can even airbrush, I need to hand build some items to be able to be airbrushed. I'm also going to be dropping off a fat amount of inventory to a new shop that I'm gonna be selling at in Ormond Beach. So if you are in Florida and you know where Ormond Beach is, I'm gonna be selling at a shop called Ormond Collective. I'm gonna have like a little shelf there. I'm giving away basically almost all of my inventory to go to this shop, which means that for all of these huge markets I have coming up, I have a lot of work that I need to do. So I need to make and make and make and make and make, basically, because this is the longest period of time that I have between now and a market to make a bunch of things. So I'm not only going to try and make things for this upcoming market that I have, which is the coffee festival on November 22nd, but I'm also going to be making for my December markets because I have to be ahead of the game, because after the day after my coffee festival market, I'm leaving for a week to go spend it with family for the holiday, for Thanksgiving, and I had to pull out of one of my markets because I'm not going to be able to make it back in time for it. Then I have another market on December 7th, and I'm not going to get back until like December 1st, which is not, if you know how ceramics works, that is not enough time to make things, bisque fire them, like let them dry out, bone dry, bisque fire them, then glaze them, then glaze fire them. Like, you need at least 2 weeks most of the time to get that done. And then after my December 7th market, I have 2 weeks until I have a massive market on the 21st, which is like right before holidays. So long story short, I have a lot of making that I need to do, and I need to be ahead of the game. So I am just going to spend the next 3 weeks building clay, resining my bugs, putting bugs in domes. I'm just going to be making a bunch of stuff, essentially. Also, I don't think this video will be out before the 30th, so this might be nonsensical information, but on the 30th, that is my birthday, and everything in my shop will be 27% off because I'm turning 27. How fun, so exciting. I hope you saw that on Instagram. If not, then you probably are gonna see it too late in this video. Anyways, let's get to work. Okay, so it is currently 6:30 p.m. and it is completely dark outside because the time has changed. I've been working on those sip cups. Sorry if you hear like a truck in the background. I think there's like a construction truck somewhere. But I have been working, can you even see my face? Okay, I have been working on my sip cups, the 8 sip cups that I committed to that I did not know how long it would take me. I have been working on those since like 2 or 3 p.m. So definitely a couple of hours, but trying to pace myself. But I'm coming out here to unload my kiln. It is taking forever to cool down for some reason. But everything might be too hot for me to grab. I might need to go get my gloves. I wanted to bring you along, so I'm gonna move you closer so you can see better. Okay. So this is what we have on the top. I have a sip cup here. Pretty hot, not gonna lie. Came out really, really good. I mean, this looks incredible. Really happy about this. This is all white clay. So the clay that I just hand built all of my sip cups with today are all speckled clay. So everything in this batch is all just plain white clay. Really happy about the way that this came out. It's super cute. Really, really love it. So that's sip cup number 1. Now moving on to some bowls here. I mean, these came out so good. I mean, they're so perfect. I think the main thing is just hoping everything survives the glaze firing, but I didn't know if I gave you guys like an in-depth look at this, like everything that I made for this last batch that I did. But yeah, this bowl looks really cute. Really good size too. I know that ceramics shrinks about 12%, so I don't know if that's before or after the bisque or glaze firing. Here's another bowl. Very cute. Yeah, everything is not super hot, so I'm definitely able to like grab it. These are all going to be worry stones, so I'm gonna glaze the thumb part, and it's like where you rub it for like, you know, worrying and things like that. I also saw people making like ones with like different textures, which I might mess around with later. But I packed my kiln to the brim, the absolute brim. Like it is packed, is crowded as I could possibly pack it. Like I can't do this for like, once I glaze these worry stones and once I glaze this plate, like I can't stack them like you can in a bisque glaze. I mean in a bisque firing. With the glaze firing, everything cannot be touching. So definitely worries me a bit. And I also want to put a order in to put, to get full shelves. This is a broken shelf, but I still use it. But like I only have half shelves. So like for this plate, for example, if I were to glaze this part, I would be like concerned that it might like drip, which we don't want that. So, wow, okay. The shelves are hot, very, very hot. Okay, that's not bad. These are hot too. I need to move quickly. Okay, so this is the only plate that I made. I tried to make another one. It was very, very difficult. Not really sure why it was so difficult. But yeah, this was very hard to make because I rested it over a like plate that was already made. And when I tried to get it off of the plate with the other one, it just like fully collapsed. So I think I needed it to be thicker. But yes, I've only made one plate. I just kind of dabbled in it, and I'm just gonna use this as like a tester for some glazes and stuff. But so far so good. Everything has survived the bisque firing, which is very encouraging so far that we see. Here's another bowl. See, I feel like they shrink after the bisque firing. I need to look that up. I'll let you guys know. I'll probably put it on the screen. So I made a total of 4 bowls, 1 plate. I think this batch has 4 sip cups and 6 regular cups. Another bowl. Okay, these are super hot. I don't feel like getting my gloves. Maybe I could just do it in layers. Okay, there. One step at a time. Okay, and now bring it way over here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that with this one too. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Very hot. Very, very hot. 3, 2, 1. I also need more of these, like little shelf supports, because I only have one tall one that fit these cups, and I was really afraid that they weren't gonna fit these sip cups, but when I make cups that hold just more, like when I make 16-ounce cups and things like that, like I'm gonna need a lot more of those taller ones. So yeah, I just need to place a big order for my kiln. So I'm just gonna set these out here. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. These ones are just regular cups, as you can see. Like, they're just, some of them are different sizes. They're probably gonna come out to be between, I'd say 10 and 14 ounces just by looking at them, but I'm not gonna know until I actually test them. But yeah, I made 6 of these just like regular cups. I didn't make piercing cups. They're really hard to glaze, and I have some gallon glazes coming so I can just dip them and be a lot faster. These came out super, super cute. I'm really excited to try out some glazes on these, like, because I have the airbrush kit that I was telling you guys about, and I'm so excited to see what these end up looking like. I'm just gonna have fun with it, honestly, because I'm really excited to just like play around with it. And the rest of the sip cups, oh my gosh. Guys, they came out so good. Whew, they're a little toasty because they're towards the bottom, so it takes a lot longer for the bottom to cool down, but yeah, super cute. Wow, this misfiring. I mean, it's like only my, what, 2nd or 3rd collection that I've dropped, and every single collection that I drop just keeps becoming my new favorite. So I would say this one's my favorite, but I guarantee I'm gonna have fun on many more to come. But either way, I'm just glad that I'm really loving all of my stuff. Hello, I'm getting ready to airbrush some ceramics. I'm doing some tester pieces. If you can hear these birds, they're going crazy. I live right next to a natural spring, or not next to, but like across the street from a natural spring in Florida. Amazing. The wildlife is beautiful. But I'm doing some testers on some of this cardboard just to see what like different combinations look like. I have a whole inspo thing on my iPad that I'll show you in a second, but I'm just gonna be doing the worry stones and this plate that I made because I'm not gonna be selling the plate, so it's gonna be a little bit easier to use as like a tester. My theme is like aura. Like, this is my mood board that I have made on my iPad, and it's just like, I think, a very fun way to airbrush in general, and I think it would be very cute and on brand for the holidays. I am not super into all those like angel numbers and like actual like aura protection. I'm not really into that. I just love the style and I love the colors, and I think they're super cute, and if you are into that, then you're gonna love it even more. But anyways, let's get to it. I have a ton of underglazes, and I'm just going to test a bunch of different things. I'm not sure how close I'm going to be able to get you, just because of I don't want to ruin my lens by getting it too close to any of the like paint, but I'm very, very excited about this, and I'm not very patient, so I'm trying to be patient with having to like do the testers and then throw them into a glaze, firing, etc., and then like wait to see how they turn out to the rest of my pieces. And then also the rest of my pieces are going to be cups and bowls. They're not going to be anything flat, so it's going to be interesting to see how it goes there. And then I have an idea for my sip cups too. I was thinking of doing a couple different things for sip cups versus everything else. I really don't know. I'm actually like kind of nervous about this because I have very little time to have any errors before my markets plural, and then before I go out of town. So I really need to get moving so I can work out all of the kinks and hopefully get everything figured out in the next 2 weeks, literally. Anyways, let's try this out. Okay, so I just finished. To be completely honest with you, it took me about like an hour to figure out how it even worked. Like, I didn't even get it working until like 30 minutes ago. And then I just kind of did all of this. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on camera with these colors, but I think I need to commit more to the pigmentation. I got really scared to like overdo it, and I wanted it to be like more faint and light. I'm probably gonna end up wanting to like go darker, but at the same time, like, this is just a practice run, and if I'd rather go too light than too dark and then like adjust from there. I'm gonna bring you over here and show you the Aura Worry Stones. I actually think they're like super cute. They might be just perfect, to be honest. Again, I'm not totally sure how well you're gonna be able to see the colors because I film in S-Log, but like, they're actually a vibe. I'm gonna do the plate with just a full like glossy clear glaze. But yeah, took me lots and lots and lots of time to figure that out. So I'm gonna pivot if I need to do more pigmentation after the glaze firing, but honestly, I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Hello. I am back to show you the results of the testers as well as give a little outro. So again, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the glazes because I was correct. It didn't develop. Like, I was thinking that the glazes would develop a little bit more in the glaze firing, but what I spray on is what I get post glaze firing, which is really good to know because now I know that like I can just go crazy, spray as much as I want, and that's exactly how it's gonna look after I do the clear glaze and glaze firing. Again, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. It is this light. Like, what I'm seeing in the camera is what I think it looks like in real life. Like, it's just very low-key. I mean, it still came out super cute, and I love the, like, pastel, you know, little tie-dye of it, but it's not like a screaming aura where it's, like, very vibrant, blended colors. Now, these little worry stones came out a little bit better. They're a little bit more pigmented. This one is like a pink and yellow. They're honestly really low key, and I don't mind that. Like, I really enjoy a low key little worry stone. Like, how cute. So these actually came out surprisingly well. I do want to make more with my speckled clay and just kind of go a little bit darker. This one is like a really light lavender with some green right in the center. I don't know how well you can see that. But yeah, honestly, they just all came out really cute. So now I know for next time that I'm just gonna go a little bit more. I'm gonna spray a little bit more intensely with them and make sure I really pack the color in, because I feel like I blended them pretty well. I just really need to pack that color in because they don't develop more in the glaze firing. What I spray is what I will get in the end result. So I'm also very, very glad that I did not spray on any of the items that I'm going to be selling besides these worry stones, because I would have ruined so many pieces. Not ruined, but I wouldn't have had the cohesive look that I'm looking for. But anyways, that's that. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for being here. It truly means the world. I cannot express that enough every single time. Like, I just genuinely enjoy making these videos, and the fact that people are interested and want to watch means so much to me. So I hope that it inspired you. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like. If you want to stay around for more content like this, please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of our little mindful community. And just remember, the liking, subscribing, commenting, that helps out so much, especially for small businesses during this time of the year. If you don't feel like you can financially support anyone or you can't buy anything, no worries at all. The best way to support small creators is to just share their content, comment, like. There's so many free options to help small businesses out there and artists in general. Just one view means the world to us. Just one like is one more person showing us, hey, make more of this. One subscribe is like, oh man, one more person joined this little community and wants to support. So just one means so much, and it doesn't have to be financial. There are so many financially feasible ways to support small business creators, as well as my favorite, which is Patreon. If you would like more content like this, I offer a lot of free options like discount codes, early access, exclusive videos, etc. And then I have tiers that offer mail rewards or just extra benefits like that. But they range from $0 to $15 $10 a month. And I highly encourage you to just go over there, click, follow along for free, or find a tier that best fits you and get yourself some benefits every single month, like prints and quarterly ceramic rewards, all of those things. And you also get a tier discount code that is unlimited uses ranging from 5% off to 20% off in the shop forever and always, including access to the secret Patreon shop where I have things that are not open to the public. But with that being said, I am splitting this video up if you did not catch that. This was all hand building, and my next video is going to be all of the glazing. So I at least teased you and you know kind of the direction I'm heading with the glazing. I already started filming this video. I'm so excited to share more with you all. So be looking forward to that, as well as some market vlogs. I have some huge market vlogs coming up, including a gigantic coffee festival that I am participating in Orlando, Florida, which I'm so honored to be a part of any and all of these communities. Truly, I'm forever grateful that I even have the opportunity to be doing any of this and following this dream. And it's truly just because of your support and you being here right now. So thank you for making it so rewarding and so worth it. And I will see you in the next one.